Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. Today I'm going to be pruning up my Northern Bog Forest. This forest is a mix of larch trees and Black Spruce. It's a never-ending quest to get the trees more compact so they're not growing into each other. That's what I'm going to be trying to do today, is to make the trees as compact as possible, looking for back buds and pruning branches back if I can, to try and keep the trees slim and in a conical form. Here is a look at the forest. So you can see it's grown very well. You can see the trees are growing into each other. There's not much space between them. There's a lot of extensions on the branches that need pruning back. And I'll have to get in there and weed the forest too. It's starting to get a lot of weeds in there. Yeah, so there'll be a lot of work on the forest today. I won't show all the work. I'll just maybe prune up one or two trees and show you what I'm doing. And then I'll work away for the day, pruning it all up, trying to get the trees as compact as possible. I'll start the work on this tree out front here. So I'm just looking at all the shoots, pruning it back. And some of these shoots have developed buds on them already. You can see little bumps on them where the buds are forming, so I'll try and prune back to any buds that have formed. I'll show you a close-up of that. So if we come in here, you can see on this branch there's little bumps on it. I hope you can see them. Little bumps that are the future buds. So I'll be pruning back to, suitable buds if possible. Okay, here I go. So this one can be pruned back quite far. This one back to here. These ones are just developing. This one has some good strong buds here. Bud here, so I can bring it back to here. This one has some buds right at the base. I'll prune it back quite hard. Up top here, I've got some strong shoots. I've got a bud there and one there, so I'll take it over here. And if you don't see any buds on the branch, you can pretty well prune them back, leaving some of the new growth on it, and they generally form buds. It's always safer to prune back to a visible bud, but I've found if you don't see any, you can prune it back pretty well anywhere and buds will form on the branches eventually. And I'm going to be looking for back buds. If you just let the tree grow a little bit larger every year, you lose that slim conical form and it becomes a wide kind of spreading tree, which is not what I want, and you can't do that in a forest. You've got to keep them compact, otherwise, as I said, they all grow into each other and it becomes a hedge instead of a forest. You lose the individual trees. So this branch, it's getting long and I have back buds on it. Let me show you a close-up. So here is a branch, and you can see there's extensions at the tip. But if I look back further on the branch, I've got needles and branches growing back there. So I can prune off that whole tip. Taking that off and keeping these shoots further back on the branch. That brings the profile of the tree in closer to the trunk line, which is good. And I'll be doing that for all the branches. And if you don't have back buds, well, you can't prune to them. This one I can take this off. Making that slimmer. That one's got no back budding. This one I can take back further. This one I've got a shoot way back here, so I can take the whole tip off. And you lose ramification, but it keeps the trees compact. And the ramification will grow in again. This one's got some back buds. This one does also. This one has a back bud way back there, so I'll take it off. Probably a bit more like that. This one, I've got a back bud way back here, so I'll take the whole end off that branch. This one's got a back bud. Take the end off. You can take this one back further. This one could be pruned back to. It's pretty lichen cover, that branch. I'll take it back to here. I can take the tip off. And the tip off. This one I can take the tip off here. This one has some back buds. I'll take the tip off. I'll take it back even further. Taking that off. Could be reduced back. Yeah, so you can see I'm getting the conical form slimmer, which is really good. Some long shoots here I can take back. Yeah, you don't always get back budding, but if you get it, it's really nice. Take the end off that branch. Yeah, so it takes a while. You have to inspect every branch. And it's not always easy to see them either. It can be taken back. There's a branch growing back in towards the other tree I can trim back. This one can be taken back. And as I work away, it kind of opens the tree up so you can see the branch structure a little better. One can be taken back at the back there. That helps. I'm starting to touch the tree beside it. It's quite dense in here. Back bud, so I can take this tip off. Yeah, this tree's getting quite slim now. It's nice to see. This tip can be taken off here. I'd like to take this branch back, but I don't think I have any back buds on it. No, I don't. Well, it's getting there, that tree. It's much slimmer. I don't know if I can take much more off. Getting down there. Maybe this back one, yeah. Take the tip off here. Yeah, I think that's pretty well got that tree pruned up. Now in the apex here, you see I've got a lot of long needles, which can be plucked out if I want to. And I'm starting to get some growth up top here. I could take this shoot back further. I'll just take out a few of these needles in the upper apex. Get a little more light down to the lower branches and reduce the vigor in the apex so it doesn't have quite as strong growth because they're apically dominant, these trees. So if you can reduce the vigor in the apex, it's good. Yeah, so that tree's quite slim and conical now. So that was nice to see on that tree. You can see the tree over here is getting very, very wide and spreading. So I'll have to do the same treatment to it. Yeah, this one's getting really wide. Okay, so this one has some back buds, so I can prune the tip off. Take that off. This one's got some back buds too. Take that off. So I'll work away on this tree. I'll get it as compact as I can, and then we'll come back and have a look at it. I finished pruning up the second tree here. So it's quite compact. I certainly reduced it back quite a bit. I would say by at least a third. It's not quite as compact as this tree, but it's not bad. There's space kind of around the trees now. Here's what I took off on just 2 trees so far, so a lot of branches. So I've got lots more to do. So I'll just work away again. I'll start on these larch on this end. There's another couple of larch here, and then I'll tackle the spruce. I've got the larch on the end here pruned up. They're not as compact as I would like them, but they're better. At least you can see the individual trees now. Yeah, and there's some space around them. So now I've got to start pruning up the spruce. Oh, wow, there's Mr. Jones. He's joined us. Hi, Jonesy. OC's over here sleeping on the chair. Solar fans are kicking in. Hi, Jones. Long time no see. Hey? You was out and about somewhere, weren't you? Yeah. Atta boy. Okay, well, hi. Hi, you're a good boy. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to start pruning the spruce in the same technique. I'm looking for buds if possible. If I don't see any, I'll just prune it back, compact the new shoots. You can see it's very, very dense in here. Yeah, hopefully by the time I'm done pruning that you'll see spaces between the trees. That's what I'm hoping. I'll do it as much as I can, get them pruned back. I have finished pruning up the trees, and I took a lot of branches off. Yes, quite a pile of branches. So here is a look at the forest now. And I hope you can see that the trees, you can see the silhouette of them. They look more like individual trees rather than a big green clump. And I was able to improve the structure of a lot of trees pruning away branches that were going strange directions. Yeah, I did a lot of cleanup work. It took a long time. It took probably 4 hours, I think. But you can see it's starting to get some nice branch separation. Everything's pruned up as compact as I could get it. Yeah, and from above you can see they're kind of, you can see each tree has its own space. There's a few that are very close to touching each other, but not too bad. Yeah, they're all kind of individual trees now. It was just a green mass of foliage before. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with the overall look of the forest. I think it's looking quite nice now. Yeah. So my next step, or next procedure, is I've got to weed it. If you look at the forest floor, it's just full of weeds. Grass, Irish moss, all kinds of weeds. So that's my next task, is to weed the forest. I don't know how long that'll take me. Maybe another half hour or so. Here is a look at the forest now, so I will give it a spin. So there's the front. Coming around to the right-hand side. To the back. And to the left-hand side. And back to the front. I'll fly in now and we'll have a look at the forest from some different angles. So we're kind of flying overhead, looking down at the trees. Now we're dropping down to the forest floor level. Looking up at the trees. It took many, many hours to prune up all the trees and to clean up the forest floor, but I think the result is well worth it. When I was doing the weeding, I was in there picking out the weeds. It felt like I was in an actual forest. It was a strange feeling. So that is all for today. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me in the Bonsai Zone.